Andy, back in ahead of a home game on Saturday. What you thought was going into the game against Warrington?
Another tough challenge. We've got to make sure we prepare properly because when Warrington have had chances during the game, they've been dangerous. I've watched a lot of the games. Good result against Kidderminster, obviously. So yeah, we won't be taking any chances and make sure we're fully focused on the game.
And so they did have that good win against Kidderminster, but since then, results a bit mismatched so far, isn't it?
Yeah, although watching the games, they have been in every single game. A couple of half chances got that go in, changes the game. So yeah, we know they have threats. They've got a lot of pace up front. Manager's got really organised, so yeah, we don't take any chances and just fully focus on how we can exploit their weaknesses.
Obviously, look back to last season when we played them. Both were tight games, weren't they? I think Cal Roberts got the winner here. It was a really tight game with very few chances in it as well.
It was, yeah. I think we got 1-0 victory at home and a 2-0 victory away. So yeah, both tight games, and the last goal came only later on with it was Michael Clunan. So yeah, they are organised. They've got some experienced players there. Always a tough task against any side as well. So we know, we've watched them, we've analysed them. We can see where we can possibly get chances to hurt them. So it's all about them going out onto the pitch and executing that plan. I
know you'll have drawn the line under it and moved on from Tuesday night, but how satisfying was it, particularly coming home thinking after the battle we've been through on Tuesday night?
Yeah, really tough game against Curzon Ashton. They're again another really organised side that will cause teams problems. I felt first half we lacked a little bit of quality on the ball, and obviously deal with their physicality. We allowed them to dictate a bit to us, but I thought second half we got to grips with it. This passing was a bit more with a tempo and a purpose, and then dealt with the physical side of it. And again, the substitutes that came on made an impact. And yeah, really pleasing to see, because it's another side of the team where you can see that even when not playing well, they're still grinding out results.
And as you say, not had the perfect performance yet, and that must be the pleasing thing. 7 unbeaten and not really had that performance fully there yet.
Yeah, I think we as a team played really well against Kidderminster, but again, first 20 minutes of the first half, we start slowly. So yeah, we've not had that full perfect performance, and we're still working towards that. And there's going to be a lot of football play between now and the end of the season. So yeah, we've got some time to get that performance, but what I've got is a squad of players that want to win games and do it with any means necessary.
So you see it with the footage after the game, just how much it means to the lads as well, towards the fans, towards each other as well.
Yeah, and again, I keep saying it, it's a big collective. It's not just the starting 11, it's not just the staff, it's the squad, it's the whole club, fans included as well. With that, we want to get that atmosphere where everyone's involved. Against Kidderminster, the atmosphere was incredible. At Curzon Ashton, we took over 450 fans, I believe. So great for the players, because that little bit, and I said in the post-match interview, the players thrive off reactions. When you give them the reactions, like I said, it's a goal, it's a big way. When it says clearance, it's incredible to feel that little rush from the fans celebrating that. So yeah, like I keep saying, keep your intensity and your chanting as well, and keep backing the lads, because they need it as much as anybody.
Well, we're talking about them. We've had 4,000 at home, we've had 4.5, and then we've had 5. Just want them numbers to carry on, don't we?
What a buy-in from a town. The club's obviously been in financial trouble, but as people in the town, I don't think you get many better anywhere else. You look at the followings; it's higher up than some League 2 sides and League 1 sides. So, like, just to be part of it's fantastic. You can feel there's a thrill, there's an edge on the fans when they get behind us, and it transfers onto the pitch, because like the players thrive off it. So yeah, again, thank you from everyone at the club, because the support's so important.
And it's nice to see them enjoying the football again. Obviously had that experience last season, but particularly the 5 years that came before it weren't very good. But for people to come and know that they're going to enjoy the day is a benefit, isn't it?
It is. Again, I go back to it. It's not always going to be that atmosphere and that result that you want, but you stick with us, and we'll get the perfect response. If it's not great after 45 minutes, we've still got another 45 minutes to rectify it. So Yeah, messages. Look, we stick through each other thick and thin, and we get through it because the ultimate game is we all want the same end goal, and the only way we get there is by helping each other. The players will respond to you, and hopefully you respond to the players. So comes hand in hand.
So in terms of team news, then any updates on the lads that have been missing in the last game or two?
Joe Rowley's fit now. He's in contention. Michael Kelly, he's just struggling with his hamstring, but again, he's working towards probably the game after Newcastle Town. So we've got these Saturday games now give us a little bit of release and a bit of relief with all the pressure they've had. So yeah, we can monitor players now and make sure everyone's fully fit.
I guess with Joe, he's slightly behind with being out. I suppose I know you'll focus on this game solely, but you'll have one eye on the FA Cup to give these boys maybe some minutes next week.
Yeah, full focus on this Warrington game first. We get through that, and we can have a sit down as a staff and go through it and make sure that again we can get the best 11 players on the pitch for the following week. So yeah, we'll come to that, address that when it comes to it.
I didn't ask on Tuesday night, but Keane came off shortly after being absolutely clattered. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, what a tackle that was. No, we're mindful that obviously Keane's done a lot of work, and you can see his energy, his box to box. So we've just got to be careful with him a little bit. Again, when you get quite a lot, you're just gonna make sure he's all right. But no, he's fine.
And just finally, a couple of players are perilously close to a one-match suspension already. I know a couple of fans mentioned it on Tuesday night. Has there been a message reinforced to them lads?
Yeah, I think a few bookings have been unfortunate. To be honest, I'm not going to take away the players' aggression. The silly ones like mass confrontations and stuff like that, and obviously dissent. There's some there, but I think you can see from players that it means something to them. So you can allow it. Obviously, it might impact us later down the line, but that's again why we've got a squad that can chop and change. So yeah, the bookings, although there've been a few, I'm not going to pull the reins on them and say don't do that. We still want a full 100% commitment game.
I was going to say, if you look at some of them in isolation, actually help us at the time, don't they? Which is the benefit at the time.
Yeah, again, if you're stopping a promising counter attack, it's worth a booking, and it's just the silly ones that we got caught on. So yeah, we've spoken to the players and they know what's required.